Hey everyone, this is Rachel and welcome to another scrapbooking process video. If you hang out until after the video is through, there are always detailed shots of my current layout. Let's get going! Everyone, so today I'm once again at a crop I went to back in March 2019, and you might be thinking, oh, and once again you started the layout without starting your video. In actuality, I had wanted to use this banner paper. This is from a Close to My Heart paper line. I want to say it's called Beautiful You or something like that. It's from the fall 2018 collection section of Close to My Heart. And I bought it at this crop and I wasn't sure if the banners would work with these photos. So I just kind of laid them out. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's work. So let's continue with that. So I'm looking at that photo and that one photo is actually in the prom banquet room, and I decided what I'm going to do is do this double page layout of all the outside photos on the way to prom and then do a one page layout because I don't really have a lot of photos once we were there. I don't know if you can tell from this weather, it was not fabulous weather, it was gray, and when we got to the place where they were having the prom, it was raining, so there were no outdoor photos. This was actually last year, so this was his junior prom. This is my nephew and his friend who was going in as his date that night. She was a sophomore at the time, so she wasn't able to go, but she was part of his group of friends. So this was the spring of 2018. He actually just went to his senior prom, and we got, for the first time, gorgeous weather. So he went as a sophomore with a friend so he could join the group of people, and it poured. And then last year, it poured. This year, it was gorgeous. We got so many amazing photos. I'm like, I don't know if I can actually make two double page layouts about senior prom, but I'm probably gonna do it because there are just a ton of photos. All right, let's get back to this layout. So I've got the two of him, that's at our house before we went, and then I've got the two bigger ones, which was at her house when we met with to pick her up for the prom. Yes, we drove them. And then we have one close up of the corsage and one Snapchat of my nephew thinking he's super funny. So as I said, this line is from Close to My Heart. I purchased it came with all of the papers and then it came with what they call the complement set, and that's a mix of two sheets of cardstock and then two sheets of chipboard, and the chipboard here is that gray color and then the navy. So what I'm doing is I'm replacing some of the flags with navy and gray chipboard pieces. I thought it added a nice texture as well as bringing that navy into it. Since I'm bringing the navy in with that mini floral paper that I matted my photos on the left on, and then also I'm going to bring a sticker in over to the right. I just wanted to bring it into the banners as well. I was super chuffed, and I love using that word. I'm listening to a British mystery novel right now, and that's like one of the things one of the protagonists says, and so I've been having it stuck in my head. I was super happy that the journaling card over on the left-hand side matches the print that I matted the 5x7 of the two of them over on the far right. I also pulled out that viney piece that I am putting glue on right now, and some of the doily stickers and chipboard pieces in the bottom corner there. I know it's slightly soft and girly for a layout about my nephew, but it's prom and there's a girl in there and there's flowers on one of the photos, so I thought it would work out well. And so now I've got I'm forgetting to glue down. Oh, and you can see my head. There you go. Obviously, I was listening to something. Um, anyway, I forgot. I keep forgetting to glue down some of the banner pieces, so they keep flying off. So I'm super fun like that. Ah, super fun. Such fun. That is the word I am gluing down right now. And like I said, that comes from the chipboard. It's a very, very thin chipboard, which is nice. I prefer a thinner chipboard to a thicker chipboard. A lot of times with the American Crafts ones, I will rip off a couple bottom of the layers of the chipboard simply because it's just too thick for what I want. Oh, and my friend Kim hands these little cards out, and you kind of open them, and they've got quotes and phrases that are just supposed to be uplifting and stuff like that. So super fun of her. She does that every time we go to crop together for all the ladies who are in our group going to the crop. All right, I'm going ahead and getting the pieces on the left-hand side glued down. I'm going to use, including the banners, and I'm going to use that floral sticker, but I wanted to get everything all set so I could see how far over. Oh, and then I ran out of ATG, of course. Now, one cool thing with the 3x4 and 4x6 cut-aparts on Close to My Heart, what they do is they do one side with the same thing vertical, and then one side with it horizontal. And I really like that. I know obviously if you don't do that, you get more designs, but I like the idea that you can have it to be a vertical element or a horizontal element. All right, so I'm just going to trim off the part of the cardstock that's hanging off over the end. I might use that somewhere else. Oh, and I'm talking about, see, this is the thing when you go to a crop is people ask you about what you're using, and I'm like, oh, I just bought this. And I'm telling them where I'm thinking about putting the title and, just chitter chatter. And then I cut some out because I was chitter chattering for quite a while. So for my title, I start off with this navy Bella Boulevard wonky puffy sticker, but I don't have a D. I'm like, who doesn't have a D? So what I end up doing is pulling them all out. Because it's a puffy sticker, I can't trim it into the shape I want. I end up going with the white. Now, on the video, it looks like you can barely see it. In real life, it's absolutely fine. But I'm watching this video back going, oh my God, you can like barely see that I even have the title there. The blue and the white does not look as startlingly different as it does on this video. Now I'm going through my flare, seeing if I can find anything that will work. I don't remember if I do or not. I must, because otherwise I would have cut it out, probably. I don't know, maybe. Sometimes I leave it in, sometimes I don't. And then I'm going to pop that up on a puffy sticker, not a puffy sticker, but on a dimensional sticker. That's what I'm looking for. And I add that to my circle of doilies over on the lower right hand side. Now I'm going back through the complements and I add that little starbursty floral piece, and then I add the inside of that back on the other side. That way I'm bringing that navy to both of those little embellishment clusters that I've got going on in the banners and in the stickers. I'm finishing off now with some Heidi Swap Navy Color Shine. And I think I'm almost done. Oh, yeah, one more thing. I am going to add some white matte enamel dots. I love those enamel dots. They're so pretty. And it's great when you've got a lot of color going around, but you still want those enamel dots, not bringing in another color. All right, folks, that is going to be it for my layout today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. Bye, everyone.